something to govern when each other to deal with each other for dealing to others, dealing with the facts, making wonder who gon' have my back when the storm thunder. He gon' take the cook and make it. Ain't no thinking twice.
Really happening.
So how's mocap been? This is the first time you've done anything like this, you said?
Yes. So. I didn't know that I couldn't stretch my body in certain positions. You know what I mean? I learned that today. Other than that, it's been pretty cool.
What I learned about mocap, I have a new respect for cut teams.
Yeah, so I was saying, what did you know going in?
Very little. I knew they were going to put little dots on us and put on these skin-tight outfits. But I didn't realize the amount of detail that goes into it and the amount of work. Like, you know, you see it and you're just like, oh, it's just like some animation. But no, it's like a frame by frame. You're moving little things every.
Coming up in just moments, from AT&T Center in San Antonio, the Grizzlies taking on the Spurs. For the Memphis Grizzlies, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with a win here. Spurs, Grizzlies, only here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Tonight, the Memphis Grizzlies match up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they're holding on to the 7th best record in the West, squarely in the middle of the playoff picture. And we'll see Devin Booker in this one. Obviously a tremendous scorer. But Kenny, last season, he was asked to play some point guard.
Yeah, he has great instincts. He could create for others. He could do that. I think it would actually open his game more. But typically, you want him finishing at the end of plays.
Yeah, but he can play wherever you put him. He's not really system dependent. However, Ernie, he can shoot that thing.
That thing.
With the game about to start. Let's go to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche IGNBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Booker.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, the maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA.
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who was the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
you played with a lot of them,
out.
though, didn't you? Huh?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
3 terrific names. Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Jamal Murray. Jason Tatum is out there with Leaf. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Hernan Gomez in at center. And for San Antonio, Jaylen Brown out there with Irving. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Barton surveying the floor. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And Murray's got the ball here for Memphis. Last last time they met was in Memphis.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime. They ran out of gas.
Now Irving, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Brown.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Barton against Booker. It's Barton with the drive. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Murray. That one, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
I mean, it's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win. Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
On its way from Irving for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, this is one of Irving's favorite shots. He's great at squaring himself up before firing.
Murray for 3. Cousins pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Irving can't hit.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Booker the pass to Murray. They grab their own miss. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Barton inside the line. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
To the paint. Here's Leaf. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Leaf's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hernan Gomez against Cousins. Pass to Irving for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collective whenever he rises and fires like this.
Now here's Murray. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Barton against Tatum. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. No good from Cousins. And so Booker will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, and Kevin, in the Memphis Grizzlies, I mean, playoff contenders for 7 straight seasons from 2010 to 2017. I mean, a Western Conference Finals appearance in 2013. Now a new phase as they look to rebuild this roster. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Tatum. Pass to Booker. Over Irving. And there's Booker on the assist by Tatum. And Chris, in the small market of Memphis, there'd been a resistance to hitting that reset button and going young.
Well, yeah, with fan attendance dropping in each of the last 4 seasons, I mean, they've reached their pain threshold. And with this team struggling, the writing was on the wall.
Memphis trailing here. Murray kicks to Tatum. Now the pass to Booker. From downtown, Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Cousins with the bucket.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Tatum on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Will Barton. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Parker's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes it to Murray. Outside Tatum. Back to Murray. Here's Leaf. Barton defending. Shot's good by Leaf. Leaf's got 8.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Barton outside. And another basket for San Antonio.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
The drive by Booker, and it goes down 2 points. Booker's got his second basket of the game. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim-rocking Shazam.
Murray surveying the D. Kicks it to Tatum. Fires for 3. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's obvious Parker knows the importance of hitting from deep. I mean, he must keep taking and making these shots.
And here is Murray. After Jabari Parker made that last 3-pointer. Tatum drives in. Parker with the steal. Here's Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Young comes in for Parker. Walker's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Napier in for Kyrie Irving. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Bradley's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Kyle Anderson comes in for TJ Leaf. Knox, he's checked in for Tatum. Rodney Hood subbed in for Devin Booker. Now here's Brown. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kev. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Knox. Back to Hood. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Anderson's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 8. Brown drives in. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Knox. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Walker against Hood. Young passes to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He gets it in there. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
The shot. Bradley against Young. Another shot. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
San Antonio again missing. It's stolen by Brown. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Brown.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Murray with the bounce pass. Pass to Anderson. Here's Knox. He's covered by Brown. Murray for three. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Anderson inside, defended by Young. Offensive rebound. Now Murray. He has 7. 5 on the clock. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got 9 points.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6, and the shot goes in. He's got 8.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Murray with it. He's got 9. On deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
JaVale McGee is out there with Young. Then there's Shabazz Napier. Then there's Brown. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Now, here's Napier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. There's the pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
You gotta respect the effort from Hood right there. He's doing his best to make things difficult for whoever he's on.
Good on the shot. And that's now 11 points for Jamal Murray.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Walker finds Napier. Outside, Walker. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. To the wing right side. Murray for 3. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Left side, Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Just when it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's 2 names. Andre Drummond, Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out of you, it tires you out, but also your mental focus that game is all over the place because no matter what you're doing, it always have to come back to the thought, oh no, now box out because this guy's a beast on the board.
Martin's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And Memphis also making a switch. Booker's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And a 6'8" Hood has great size. He's a tall guard who's talented at scoring from there.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Hood.
The key for Hood is consistency. Now he's an established player. He has the tools needed to be a solid scorer in this league.
Both free throws good from Hood.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Walker against Hood. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Booker. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Napier kicks to Maker. Outside, Walker. Picked off in midair. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Spurs making a switch here. Irving's checked in. TJ Leaves checked in for Memphis. Tatum comes in for Kevin Knox.
1 shot.
That's good from McGee.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Now here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Irving against Booker. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 8 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Barton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 4. And so Booker will bring it up for Memphis. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lets it go from 14, and the jumper is good. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Irving can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Hood, passes it to Zizic. From the arc. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Walker's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Zizic. The fadeaway. Rebound San Antonio.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Walker in the post, covered by Hood, and McGee kicks to Irving. Clock at 4. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 11 points in the game.
He's one of the greatest shot makers in this game. Irving has the movement skills, the touch, so difficult to bottle him up.
The drive by Booker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cousins comes in for JaVale McGee, and Jabari Parker subbed in for Thon Maker. Both free throws good from Booker. San Antonio leading. To the inside, Cousins. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Booker against Irving. Rebounded by the Spurs. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Walker outside. The shot will not fall. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Booker. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Pass to Zizic. Lays it up and banks it in. Zizic has got his first bucket of the night. So it's the Spurs now. Outside, Walker. Inside, here's Barton. It's blocked.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Barton. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Booker the pass to Hood. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Barton dishes to Irving. Back to Barton. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot's good from Irving.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolate.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Memphis also making a switch. Bradley's checked in for TJ Leaf. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs leading by 5. And stolen by Booker. He dishes it to Hood. Back to Booker. Nice D from Cousins.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Barton passes to Cousins. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cousins finds Barton. Irving drives in from the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Low block shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. Spurs leading by 5. Barton outside, over Hood. Barton, no luck.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Brown the pass to Irving. He kicks it to Cousins. Outside Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. And some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Young against Tatum. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Cousins. Buries it down low. Cousins has got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
Outside Tatum. And stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And that one, good. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
To the paint, here's Hernan Gomez. Nice D from Cousins.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Irving, good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Murray kicks to Tatum. The tray. San Antonio with the rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young passes to Parker. And that one, good. Parker's got 5.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah. Looking to end the run. Kept alive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Memphis, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The Spurs making a switch here. Napier's checked in. Kevin Knox is checked in for Memphis. No luck that time either. Well, last season, DeMarcus Cousins, coming back from injury, was on a minutes restriction. Not the case this season.
Yeah, even when he was being held under 30 minutes a game last year, Boogie was putting up numbers. I mean, people forget just how huge his contributions are when he gets a full slate of floor time.
And here is Murray following Jaylen Brown's 3. A floater, Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Irving against Booker. He's feeling it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bradley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Knox. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They led by as many as 18 points. Irving for 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray dishes to Booker. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer. Murray's got 14 points.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 21 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Uncle Drew is putting on a scoring clinic. Love his instincts on the offensive end, making the right play time after time.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Leaf is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Here's Murray following the basket by Jaylen Brown. The pass to Booker. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Out to Parker. The 3. Here's Cousins. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, and Cousins just has the mentality that no one can stop him. Even when he gets hit, he has the talent to brush it off and still nail the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Oh, the combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering.
Irving against Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Barton. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Oh, Brown is just fearless, Kevin. I mean, especially when it comes to going right into the contact. Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
And the first one drops. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
Both good from the line that time.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Now, here's Tatum. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
The kick out to Irving. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Booker. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Murray, the pass to Tatum. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Spurs leading by 15. Passes it to Cousins. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, they get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Pass to Cousins. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. That one goes in.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
And it's Irving with the ball for San Antonio. Here's Cousins, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, Boogie is a beast inside. It's going to take a lot more than a little contact to stop him from finishing.
Murray outside. Here's Booker. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Irving kicks to Brown. Down low, Parker. Rejected by Booker. Releases. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Irving against Murray. Irving passes to Brown. Launches a 3, and there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Brown. Cousins has got 14 points for the game.
I love seeing Cousins shoot immediately off the pass. He's filling out the D well and capitalizing off the separation they gave him.
Irving against Murray. Pass to Leaf. Here's Booker. From deep three-point range, DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Tatum. Dishes to Murray. Back to Tatum. And the pass to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Are using great defensive instincts. Cousins will swat anyone's shot away. He's relentless.
Irving finds Cousins. Spurs working the ball around now. Count it, good. 10 points for Jabari Parker.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. C-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game. And that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Thon Maker comes in for Parker. Walker's checked in for Will Barton. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Irving. It's good on the putback. Zizic has got his second bucket.
Oh, hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And the basket by Napier.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Murray. Napier covering. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Murray with the jam.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now, here's Napier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Lets a floater go. They get it back. Passes to Walker. Second chance shot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Murray outside. To the inside. The shot's good from Zizic. Zizic has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Napier, and the layup's good off the glass. Napier's got his second bucket tonight.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Zizic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Young's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
Here's Napier. Outside, Walker. Back to Napier. Young left side. Pass to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson passes to Knox. Young with the steal. Napier feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Walker. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Walker.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Brown, good.
Oh, you got to love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Hood with it. He's picked up by Walker. Murray right side. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown outside. Kicks to Napier. 6 to shoot. Here's McGee, and it's McGee slamming it down.
Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
Walker against Hood. From past the arc, drills it from outside. Hood's got 5 now.
And they depend on Hood to knock these shots down. He knows he's out there just to do this.
Walker against Anderson. Young on the follow. Young's got his 2nd basket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Knox. For the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And stolen by Hood. And 1:01 left here in the 3rd quarter. He kicks to Murray. The pass to Zizic. Down low, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Jaylen Brown. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Here's Knox. Napier covering. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 5 points now this quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And here's Napier. And it's blocked by Bradley. And he recovers it.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
Good, gets the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Napier kicks to Brown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 7 points.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That's his first foul. Booker against Walker. Now Booker from deep. No good. And so it's San Antonio. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Will Barton. Napier is out there with Irving. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Young in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Back to Irving. Lets it go. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Murray. Passes it to Bradley. Booker looking around. 5 to shoot. Knox misses. Spurs leading by 15. Young in the corner. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Walker's checked in for Young. Leaf checked in for the Grizzlies. Tatum comes in for Kevin Knox. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Irving. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Napier with it. No good from outside.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Irving with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. 2 points. That one goes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
Two shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
San Antonio leading by 14. Barton the bounce pass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins, just a hulking presence who bullies his way into shooting fouls.
DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cousins.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Good on both. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Murray. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Napier missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the basket is good. And it's now 22 points for Jamal Murray.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Pass to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They get the rebound. Barton outside. And Barton throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Left side, Tatum. And stolen by Barton. Right wing. Here's Parker. Knocks it loose. Murray outside. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 24 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Parker finds Barton. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Irving. That one rolling around and rims out. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Tatum passes to Leaf. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Irving attacking. The 10-footer finds the target. Irving's got 31 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Booker, right side. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
San Antonio calls timeout. Gomez is checked in for Bradley. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Barton, kicks to Parker. To the inside, Cousins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, the body control of Cousins. Knows how to get hit and still finish off the shot.
San Antonio making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And Booker kicks to Murray. Booker outside. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
Now here's Barton. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Leafs got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Murray against Irving. Pass to Booker. Over Brown. No good from Booker. San Antonio leading by 10. Parker dishes to Barton. He kicks it to Brown. There's the pass to Cousins. Over Booker, and that one's good. Cousins. Cousins has got 21 in the game.
Oh, man, whenever Cousins is feeling it, he rides that wave. He stays aggressive, gets to his spots, and capitalizes.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here's Irving. Irving double team. Barton wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Will Barton. Murray against Irving. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Brown outside. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. And tonight, Brown is doing it all.
Irving against Murray. Here's Leaf. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs leading by 12. Cousins, the pass to Irving. Poked loose and stolen by Tatum. Shoots it. He can't hit that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Irving with the ball. He's guarded by Booker. That one good for 2.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Murray, the pass to Leaf. The dish to Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Irving passes to Cousins. Brown against Booker. Brown down low. Here's Cousins. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Booker. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
That free throw good from Brown. The Grizzlies trail by 15. To the paint. And the rejection by Cousins. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Pass to Cousins. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker in the post. Brown's there. No good from Booker. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Here's Parker. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Now Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. And so Booker will bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. Cousins against Hernan Gomez. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hernan Gomez. And there's the pass to Leaf. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Out of bounds. Grizzlies ball.
Murray right side. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 13 points in the second half.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
Here's Cousins. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Booker outside. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum on the wing. Pocket 6. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray. Passes it to Cousins. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
San Antonio. Irving. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And the handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he can't hit the second. And here are the Grizzlies now, down by 15. Farrell kicks to Ellington. Zizic passes to Johnson. 29 seconds left in the game. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Man, Ellington defending. The kick out to Irving. He dishes it to McGee. Johnson surveying the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line for your Spurs. Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Johnson outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is
Is that real? Ran up on him. I ain't say nigga fuck me. I don't really give a. Oh man. Cause I'm all up. Ran up on him. I ain't say nigga fuck me. I don't really give a.
Back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? They know he ride with. He tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me.
Say he got him for the door. And what he giving, showing love. Break it down, this didn't know the ropes. Now he calling my phone, talking about it. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Everybody, when we ride out, jump out. Steal in it, now we'll hide out. Sell it back to you for that. Try something, then it's bye-bye. Laugh in your face like ha-ha. Ran off on them. Everybody think I'm tripping. Ain't nobody give a when I ain't have a. Just hit another. Now I'm back on my feet. I got that for the cheap. Everybody come shop with me, cause I done ran off on them.